One of the scariest moments of my life was just before I got married, because I married a single mom, and I had spent time teaching her daughter, who was barely 5, how to ride a bicycle. And at one moment I knew Mom was about to come home, and we had not had a successful day at bicycle riding. Bumps and bruises and scars and scratches were everywhere on both of us from this attempt at bicycle riding. I'm J Loren Norris with Leading Leaders Podcast. There's a challenge that we all have when it comes to doing new things. That first step into the new idea, or even redoing something we've done before but didn't feel like we had our own success at it. There's this wall of fear that has to be overcome by confidence. And sometimes, no matter how hard we try, no matter how much we muster up, confidence just isn't there to be had by us. We can give it all we can and not have enough confidence to go forward. And in that moment, where do you get it? Where do you get the confidence? I remember teaching that same little girl how to swim. I still have scars on my shoulders because it was like trying to throw a cat into the swimming pool. She would not let go. She had a hold of my ears, she had a hold of my neck, she had a hold of my shoulders. And no matter how hard I pushed her off into the wading pool, I couldn't get her to let go of me to hold the water. She just didn't have the confidence. Of course, now it's not a big deal for her many years later, but that evolution for the confidence, a lot of it can be overcome when you have a parent, a leader, a friend who cares about you and who has evidence to the fact that you got this. See, the stories that we observe in the life of ourselves and others give us the fodder, if you will, that we need to defeat enemies, like the fear of stepping on stage, the fear of launching a new business, the fear of asking that girl out the first time, the fear of putting your resume on the table in front of that new hire. Those obstacles that face us, we're not the first ones that have faced them. And beyond that, there are people who have faced obstacles like that who have overcome them in unique ways. And perhaps we even hold the key in ourselves to overcome the same obstacles that we face, but we haven't put 2 and 2 together yet. See, as a good leader, when you're observant about your team and you see what their successes are, you see the wins that they have in relationships, you see the wins that they have in a sale, in building a new client base, in achieving this new innovation, or accomplishing this overwhelming security problem. Those are the little stories that a leader, that a parent holds in their pocket, in their quiver, if you will. And in the moment that confidence is waning, in the moment that that team member of yours feels like, I don't even know if I can close this sale. I don't think I have what it takes to land this job, to bring this new innovation to market. I'm not sure I'm the guy or the gal that can pull this off. A great leader has the ability to reach back just a little bit in the past and pull that story forward and lay it in front of them and say, do you remember when you did this? Do you remember how it felt when you accomplished this? Do you remember what it was like when you applied this expertise and your personality and a little bit of hard work and you overcame these obstacles? Those are much bigger than what you're facing right now. The opportunity in front of you right now is so easy for you to overcome because there's evidence that you have. See, those stories, when we're leaders, when we're parents, we need to gather those stories. We need to be observant. We need to be watching the wins, the challenges, and the victories. Every one of those little successes is more evidence that more success is coming. But most of us in life, we don't hold on to our successes. We hold on to our failures. We don't look at the things that we've accomplished, as small as they may be, or as gigantic as that may be. We tend to push those behind us and move forward with a little bit of fear that the next thing is going to be too big. I want to challenge you as leaders. Be the kind of leader who tells the stories of success whether they're yesterday or a decade ago, and remind those who are challenged with confidence that they've done this before. And if they'll simply put in the effort, they got this. That's story power. I'm J Loren Norris for Leading Leaders Podcast on Tell It Like It Is TV. Have a blessed day.